Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing this kind of sunset situation using my GlamLite cake palette. This look was actually suggested by one of you guys. So Danielle TDG, this one is for you. I am using those shades that you suggested. So I'm using Pineapple, Raspberry, and Purple Frost as the base of my look today. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Before we get started, a couple of things. The first thing I do want to mention is I have been playing with my volume. I know that the volume on some of my videos has been very, very loud for the music. I don't know what happens there. In my editing software, it sounded okay, but then when it gets onto YouTube, it is quite loud, and I realize you all are going to go deaf, and I don't want that. I do not want to hurt your ears. I do not want to be responsible for that. I want viewing these videos to be an enjoyable experience, not a game of whack-a-mole with your volume button. So I have turned it way down on this video. I should say I will turn it way down on this video, and I did on the video that I believe is releasing today. It should be down a lot lower. So let me know if this volume is good for you or if you need me to turn it down more, because like I said, on my end it sounds okay, but then as soon as it gets into YouTube, for some reason it's very, very loud. So let me know about that. Second thing is, if you're new here, hi, my name is Annie. I am a 40-something lover of color who believes that you can have fun with color at any age. If that sounds interesting to you, if you'd like to see more color in your timeline, if you just love color as much as I do, and I think as much as all of my subscribers do, I would love it if you too would subscribe down below. That all being said, we are going to go ahead and dive in. This should hopefully be a pretty quick video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do kind of like a sunsetty eye using these shades, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to start with the shade Pineapple, which is the yellow, and I'm going to pick it up on a semi kind of fluffy brush here, and I'm actually going to place it right here on the center of my brow bone hood area. This is just, I know I said it in my first impression, but this is just such a great yellow. The fact that it just shows up on my skin without a white base is just incredible to me. So now we're going to go ahead and build the other shades around it. I'm going to go into Raspberry now, which is of course this shade right here. And I'm going to lay that down both here and here using a smaller brush. This is such a pigmented shade. And I'm going to carefully blend it into that pineapple shade. Okay, so I know it looks totally disjointed and weird right now, but I always feel like with halo eyes, you have to like trust the process here. So I'm going to pick up that brush that I used with Pineapple and just a little bit more of the Pineapple. And we are going to kind of blend where those two meet. And really try to get that transition very smooth. I may go in with the shade Peach there as well, just to kind of help that blend a little bit more. It's actually looking pretty good, but I think I do want to just add just a little bit of that peach shade just because I think it's pretty and I like it and I want to, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pick that up. What brush do I want to use for this? I think we are going to use, do I want this one? Maybe I want where is my little Luxie tapered blending brush? That's the one I want. There it is. I'm going to use my Luxie tapered blending brush and just a little bit of peach, which is this shade right here. I'm a little scattered today. I have to go in. So if you didn't know, I actually am a public school employee, and things have been rough since all of the craziness hit the world. Oh yeah, see, that's perfect. I love the way that blends those shades together. Yeah, so things have been rough since the craziness hit. And so we start back to school next week. Now, our county is not going back to in-person learning, but I will be on site and I will actually be working with students So I have to have an antibody test done. So I just got the call today that I have an appointment in 2 hours and 35 minutes. So I feel just a little scattered. It's just all so weird. Just even the thought of going back to school is weird. I want to go back to school. I want to go back to work, but it's weird. So I love the way that's blending, but I do want to add a little bit more of this raspberry here. I feel like it got lost before I go in with the purple shade. So I love the way this looks already. I think it already is looking very sunsetty and beautiful, and I'm super happy with that. So pretty. Great, I'm happy there. We are going to move on to the purple. So now we are going to go into Purple Frost, which is the darkest purple shade in this palette. And I'm just going to apply that here in the outer portion to start, just to deepen things up just a little bit. I don't want it to take over completely. And I'm just going to do little tiny circular motions. I'm just using this little tiny Morphe brush. This is an M506. I really like this. I think it's super pretty. I'm looking a little uneven, but that's me, not the shadows, honestly. I'm just going to go back in with that brush that I used with the pink, and we are just going to kind of blend all this together. I'm not using any additional product. I am basically just blending. And I'll just blend until I like it. It could take a while. We'll see. Then I need a little more yellow because that yellow is definitely getting lost. So going back into Pineapple, we're going to add some more here and just again blend until I like the way it's looking. All right, I think I'm happy. So now for my lid color, I am going to go into the shade Carrot, which is this orange shimmer right here. Of course, I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Primer because I always use my NYX Glitter Primer. We're going to just pick that up on a flat shader brush. And I am going to carefully paint this here in the center. And I do want to make sure that I can see this when my lid is open. But I'm not trying to be like super precise today. All right, using the same brush, I'm just going to pick up some Carrot. Such a pretty shade, and we will smack it here on the lid. So pretty, so pretty. And then I'm just going to take this brush with no product on it, and I just want to make sure I blend this edge here. It's looking a little rough. Very pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. I really love the way that looks, but I do want to add just a little bit more pop right in the center. So to do that, I'm going to pick up, I think, a little bit of Banana, which is the bright yellow shimmer right up here. And I'm just going to pick that up on my finger. And I'm just going to pop that right on top of Carrot. Totally love this. Love the way this is looking. And then I do want to add just a smidgen more of that Pineapple shade. I feel like Pineapple really has gotten lost. I'm just going to kind of clean my brush off a little bit and get any of those pink and orange pigments off that were kind of picked up with blending, and just add just a smidgen more right up here at the top. I really, really love this. So I think I'm basically going to mimic what I did on top on the bottom. I'm going to start with the Purple Frost. So I'm going to go in reverse order here. Pick that up on a little pencil brush, and I'm just going to put that right here, pretty close to my lash line. And then I'm going to pick up Raspberry just on a smudger brush here And we are going to put that on top of the purple shade. And then going in with a little blending brush. I just had that little blending brush. What did, oh, there it is. And the shade Pineapple. I'm going to just blend everything together down here. All right, I really love this way, the way it's looking so far. I do need to add some liner and some mascara as well as some lipstick. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. And then I'll come back and I will show you guys the final look. And yeah, that'll be the end of the video, I guess. Hold tight. So I lied. I'm not done. I'm going to add an inner corner highlight. I don't know why I forgot that. It's like one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. So I think what I'm going to do for my inner corner is I am just going to use the shade Cinnamon, which is this shade right here. I'm just going to pick that up on just a smallish brush, and I'm not going to use any glitter glue at the moment, and we're just going to pop it here. Here's the final look. For my eyeliner today, I went in with the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Pencil in the shade Electric. My lips are this very odd combination of shades from Lime Crime. These are their Velveteen matte lipsticks. This one is the shade Suede Berry. It is my favorite, like bright orange summer shade. It was way too bright with this, so instead of taking it off like a normal human being, I just decided that I was going to add some of this shade, which is the shade Scandal, over the top. And this is how it looks, but here we are. Here we are. Poor decisions, but we all make them. So I am off. I need to go get that blood drawn. Thank you again, Danielle TDG, for the suggestion. I am always open to suggestions. If there's a palette you would like me to use, or if there's a specific color combination you'd like to see, go ahead and leave those down in the comments, and I will definitely take them into consideration for filming. And yeah, I guess I have to say goodbye now. So if you liked today's video, please don't forget to hit that like button down below. While you're there, scooch on over, hit subscribe. Next to subscribe is that little bell. If you ring that bell, you'll be notified of all of my uploads. I am also on Instagram. You can find me there at @SeeMyBliss_beauty. With that, please remember to wash your hands, wear your masks. Please be kind to your friends, your families, your neighbors, strangers, the dogs, the cats, whoever. And I will see you guys next time.